Hey, Dan Cochimilio here with NorCal Sports Network with a video on Roki Sasaki. And will he be a New York Met? Before we get started, let us thank our sponsor, Chapman Law Group. Check them out in the description of this video. Hey, and everybody, if you would give this video a like and subscribe, really would appreciate that. Thanks so much in advance. All right, Roki Sasaki. We're hearing lots of things. He's interviewing with teams right now. And according to John Heyman, yesterday, the 19th of December, Roki Sasaki met with the New York Mets. There we have it. John Heyman reports it. Mets met with superstar right-hander Roki Sasaki today. Martin on YC is on it. So he's the one that first reported it. John Heyman's re-reporting it. So the Mets and Steve Cohen, again, this is a situation where all the clubs that are meeting with Sasaki can only offer him what the pool money they have available in international pool money. So there's no big giant contract coming. But one thing that could happen, I suppose, is that if you were to land Sasaki, there could be a backroom deal type situation where you tell Sasaki you come and then you sign, and then we'll buy out your arbitration years. That we saw the Milwaukee Brewers, kind of the latest to do that last year with Jackson Churio. Before he even played a game, they signed him to a long-term deal, buying out all of his arbitration years. So, is that a possibility that could happen with Sasaki? I don't know, but I would think would be something that could happen. But the Mets meeting with Sasaki, he would definite need they have. They don't really have the starting pitching. They just went all in, obviously, for Juan Soto. And could the Mets be the team? If you look at what some of the reports are out there, a lot of people think that the Mets are in play. If you look at Bleacher Report put out their top 10 destinations predicting where he could go, and they've got the Mets at number 3. Number 3, I believe, if you look at I think they had the Cubs at 4, and I think the Giants were at 6. You had the Yankees at 5 and the Rangers at 7, 8. Where were I thought the Giants were in there. Maybe not. Okay, Phillies, Rangers 7. Oh, there it is. Giants 6. I thought that was 6. Okay, so Yankees 5, and then you've got Cubs 4, and then the Mets 3. And of course, 2 and 1 are the Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers, as we have reported here many times. So it appears that the Mets are definitely in play on this. And the fact that the Mets are in dire need of starting pitching. They lost Severino. They're likely to lose Sean Manaea. They're bringing in some other players, pitchers, as they did last year, that are kind of on the mid-level starting pitchers. No real ace that the Mets have. Sasaki could be the anchor for years to come with the New York Mets. So wouldn't surprise me. But if you look at what executives are saying, they are saying that let's just take a look at what these executiors are
I have
saying
no
on
doubt there's other things in the works
DodgerBlue.com.
bubbling when
They
it comes to the
predicted
bullpen.
here
Could be Tanner Scott.
it went away.
And
Let me
with the
pull it up.
understanding that
Sorry,
they
guys.
have been stingy
Had
when
it
it
up
comes to
here.
paying relievers,
There it
but
is. Okay.
maybe they think he is one of
As
those
part
guys,
of the
or there's another trade,
questionnaire,
like I said, that we
executives
just
were
don't know
asked
about at the moment.
Totally.
who they thought was the favorite to sign Sasaki. It should be noted that many of the responses came before the Wolf media session, but 2 teams received nearly all of the votes. The Dodgers 11 and the Padres 7. The Giants and Rangers each received 1 vote. So it appears a lot of people think the overwhelming favorites are the Los Angeles Dodgers and San Diego Padres. And I think that's probably what happens. But it's interesting that the Mets have had their meeting with him. They've got more pool money than the Dodgers. The Giants have very little pool money. And I don't think the Giants would be in play here so much because not only do they have only a little over $4 million in international pool money available to them, but they are also linked to the number 1 international prospect, and that is this kid from the Dominican. I believe it's pronounced Jasar de Jesus Gonzalez is his name, and he is a switch hitting shortstop compared a little bit to Francisco Lindor. And if you look at past signings for top international prospects, those have ranged in the 4 to 5 million range. So I would think that the Giants are going to have to use the majority of their 4.1 million they have available to them on this kid Gonzalez in the Dominican. So that would leave, even if they gave him 2 or 3 million, it leaves them with only a couple of $1 million for Sasaki. And I think Sasaki's going to get 4 to 6 million from somebody. The Dodgers have just over 5 million. Now you can buy up to you can trade, I should say, for international pool money. You can make trades of up to $250,000. So if you made 4 trades to somebody that wasn't even interested in using their pool money, I suppose you can add $1 million and pick up 4 prospects. Probably not the greatest prospects, but it's something you can take a flyer on if you want to be able to trade for that money, that pool money. So we'll see. Do the Mets have a shot at Roki Sasaki? I would think they do. I would think there could be any number of teams that end up with a Sasaki. Imagine the Pittsburgh Pirates getting him and add that to Paul Skeens. Wow. That would put the Pirates right up in contention for a wild card berth. So we'll see what happens. Roki Sasaki to the Mets, to the Dodgers, to the Padres, Giants. Where does Roki Sasaki land? Tell us what you think in the comments below. We do value those comments. We read them and we try to respond to many of those. So thank you in advance for that. Let us know what you think again of this video. Subscribe to NorCal Sports Network, and we will catch you on the next video. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a wonderful day.